And that's when we saw
No.
this thing. Yeah, and it was this orangey gold object in the distance, right where I had been looking at the air traffic, but it was about 10 times the size of anything else.
Tell us about your sighting. I mean, where was it? What was the circumstances, and what were you on?
Yeah, well, we were just yeah, we were just actually out walking Jeremy's dog in,
Wow.
in these orange groves, in this, country road. And it really was a beautiful clear night. And I think it was, I can't remember now, it seemed like it was maybe a moonless night, so there were a lot of stars and you could see the and I was looking at the commercial air traffic in the distance and how clearly I could see it all. And I just said to Jeremy, this would be a good night to see something. And 30 seconds
Wow.
later, Jeremy goes, "Turn around, Dave." And that's when we saw this
No.
thing. Yeah, and it was this orangey gold object in the distance, right where I had been looking at the air traffic, but it was about 10 times the size of anything else that was there. Um, and we watched it uh, circle about three-quarters of the valley that we were in, until it was hanging right in front of us for about a
And
minute.
what set this apart from regular air traffic? Was it doing zigzags, or was it
No, it
moving
was
much, or
just,
what?
well, apparently Jeremy said before I turned around, he saw it come in at about a 45-degree angle from above down to like the just above the horizon line. And he saw it come down at an incredible speed and then stop. And then it just started this gradual, very gradual. I mean, gradual. It covered probably, a good 30 miles in about a minute and a half.
I got to
Um,
ask you this question. They didn't do an anal probe on you, did they?
no, no, they didn't. They
I,
did.
I
They
saw,
didn't.
I
They didn't.
saw, I saw one of your skits. Is the reason I
He did
I
ask
know.
though.
I,
He
That
did
skit was
ask.
awesome. Brian sent us your skit right before he came on air about the anal probe. That was one of the funniest things. That was so good.
yeah,
So
Favorite
good.
part of that is my favorite part of that is like we've been traveling, for 50 years we've been traveling 250,000 light years to probe these people just to find out one that doesn't really seem to mind.
yeah, yeah. And that sketch was, comes from my interest in UFOs, but it also was a thinly veiled sort of. It was really about how I felt about writing sketch comedy at the time. It's like